guys, welcome to Shelly's Homemade. And today is a special video for my salmon lovers. So today we're going to be making a chopped salmon po boy with a Shelly's special sauce, guys. So today for our sauce, we're gonna make our sauce first. Then we're gonna use some salmon. We're gonna chop some salmon up and some onion, and we're gonna move to the stove. We're gonna add some cheese to that baby. We're gonna put it on a sub roll with some lettuce and tomato. Okay, so first thing, we have some Old Bay seasoning, Dijon mustard, honey, sriracha, mayo, Shelly's house seasoning, salt free, some lemon juice. So let's get started on this sauce. So first thing, let's get a couple teaspoons, couple heaping teaspoons of the mayo out of the way. Our lemon juice, this is a tablespoon of lemon juice in there, that out of the way. Our Dijon mustard, one heaping teaspoon of our Dijon. Sprinkle in some Old Bay. Now, if you like more Old Bay, go ahead. That's a half a teaspoon of Old Bay. By all means, sprinkle more. Some sriracha for heat, not too much. Another teaspoon. Some honey. Sweeten it as much as you like, but I'm going to use a teaspoon of honey. You can sweeten it as much as you like. But that's just where I need it, right there for me. And some house seasoning. Another teaspoon of house seasoning. Don't want. And again, my house seasoning, this salt-free one, is pepper, onion powder, and garlic. I took the whisk out in case I wanted to use it to blend it out a little more. I think I'm doing just fine with my spoon, guys. I'm just whisking all of this in. I'm going to give it a taste. If I think I need a little more honey, a little more Old Bay, a little whatever, I'm going to give it. But the mayo is our main base. Well, I guess I did use the whisk after all. Let's do transition. Look at that. And that little whisk does the trick, doesn't it? Make it all smooth and creamy. Alright, let's give it a taste. I like it. I like it. I'm just going to add a little more Shelly's house seasoning. I don't need anything else to it. It's got that flavor I'm looking for. I just wanted to a little more house seasoning. So. Oh, that is the ticket right there, guys. Alright. So, when I come back, we're going to chop up some onions and some fish. Okay, so now, let's chop up some onions, guys. Yeah. Onion. Ooh, onion ugly. Onion ugly, guys. Look at that thing. That's the risk you take when you buy big onions. Ugh. There was growing another onion inside. Let's get rid of this baby. This onion was having a baby. Onion was pregnant. Ooh. Get rid of the pregnant onion. Onion was having a family, guys. That's Onion was having a family. Mm. Look at that. That thing was having a family. Rinse it off. Alright. I done killed the onion baby. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I already chopped the you when I found out. Whew. So we just gonna chop the onions and we just gonna dice it. And the dices. So that our onion. So when we chop our fish, because we're gonna cook the onions first. When we chop our fish up with the onions, it won't be like big old size pieces of onion that'll get chopped down with the fish. No, it's gonna be, these are gonna get chopped down too, but it's gonna be a little bit easier to chop these down. It would if they were larger. Alright. Now you go in the grocery store, you're just looking for regular size onions, and all they have is super large onion. And I got rid of half of this onion, and it's still a lot of onion, guys. Still a lot of onion. I'll put it in here, and the onion is still useful, even though it was growing a child inside. Child onion. It was still useful, so it didn't go bad. So my fish. Pull the skin up. And you can put hot water on this if you like. Pull the skin up. If you're saying, Shelly, you're pulling up too much flesh. You're pulling up too much flesh. You can just put hot water. I don't like the hot water method because it cooks my fish. And since I'm chopping this, it really doesn't matter, does it? So you just go in there, pull the extra off, and I pull it on. Take your knife, rub it on there. See? Came right off. Same thing on this side. Salmon is expensive. You don't want to leave too much flesh on that thing. And I've already rinsed these in cold water and salt. I didn't want this to be a big old thing. Ooh. I should have pulled it from the top. Hold on. Between the opening, it was like, I'm going to get that. What's this doggone fish? I'm going to chop this thing. When you're doing the fish, fresh salmon is better. This was frozen that I unthawed. Skin comes off better when it's fresh. I'm just throwing fish everywhere. I'm glad my counter and stove clean. Jeez. Scraping this fish over here. Just like this. Getting a little difficult. Woo! Getting a little difficult. Like a rubber band. It snaps back. Alright. Now we're just going to chop it up. Get in there and just use the ring knife through it. And chop that baby up. Alright, so I've chopped this up already. And we're going to go over to the stove. And we're going to start our onions, guys. Over to the stove right now and get cleaned up. Okay, guys, so let's get our onions into our hot pan. Hear that delicious sizzle going on. I'm going to cook these down. First, let's season them with some house seasoning. Love that sizzle. I love that sizzle, guys. Oh, amazing. So we're going to let these onions sweat out a bit and get, what I needed to do. And again, if y'all didn't like my onion, my pregnant onion, please toss it and get another onion. But it was just growing another person inside, so it was fine by me. All I did was, cleaned it up. Okay, so our onions are translucent, clear in color, looks beautiful. Now let's add the salmon, guys. Top salmon po boy, guys. Look at that. I'm going to top this baby up. Now I know it's plenty of onion in here. And who doesn't love a sub with lots of onions on there? I know I do. I mean, you can put as much or as little as you like. Let's add some Shelly's house seasoning. Always a plus. Some Obey, which is another plus. Now, at any point to this, you want to add some crushed red peppers or something like that. Give it that spicy spice. Or maybe some cayenne pepper. Give it that ultimate spice that you're looking for. Toss it in here. Throw it in here. Get that flavor in here. Get that spice. Everybody loves a little spice now. But if you don't like the spice, and don't want to burn your socks off, leave it out. And I'm just getting in here, chopping this up. Look at it. It's beautiful already, guys. Beautiful already. So I'm going to add some cheese. I have some monster cheese that I'm going to add to this when it gets done. But you can add provolone, cheddar, American, or whatever you have on hand that will go great with this sub. Well, not sub, it's a po' boy because it's seafood. Anytime you make a seafood submarine, hoagie, or whatever, it's always a po' boy. So a po' boy is like a seafood. Oh, this stuff smells so good. It's a seafood sandwich. That's what a po' boy is. And if you go to my videos, I have a catfish and shrimp po' boy that was absolutely delicious. It was off the chain good. Look at this. Oh, so wonderful. And it's done already. Wow, I'm just running my mouth. It's done already, guys. Look at that. Oh, it smells good. It looks delicious. I have some monster cheese. I'll put a couple slices on here. And I'm just gonna let it go. Let it melt. Now I did 2 salmon fillets, so that'll make 2, maybe 3 sandwiches. But I'm banking on only 2 though. All right, so when I come back, we're gonna start to form our sandwich. Okay, so now it's time to build these sandwiches. Remember the sauce from earlier? Just gonna take it and just stream it onto the bread, just like that. I'm gonna get some chopped romaine lettuce, put it in there, right onto it, just like that. I'm gonna get some tomato. Just like this. You can put as much lettuce as you would like, as much tomato as you would like. You know what? Let's veggie it up a little bit. Alright. Now, let's add some more sauce. Flavoring up that tomato and those lettuce. Sprinkle a little Shelly's house seasoning on. Season up that. Now, let's add the salmon to the bread, to the party. Come on out. Look at that. Smells so good. Y'all gotta get some smell-o-vision. And look at the cheese pull from that monster cheese. Oh, man. That's how you build the sandwich. Now, if you wanted to add peppers and some mushroom in here, you could do that too. But right now, this is how I'm building these sandwiches, guys. Look at that. The cheese pull says everything. Look at that. Now you could add some obey on top of here if you like. That would be great. If not, that's good too. So now, just take this and pour it right on top. Just like that. Get some more of this sauce on here. Because what's like a messy sandwich, guys? Nothing is like a messy sandwich. And look at that. That is beautiful. You know what I'm going to do for you guys? Special treat. I'm going to get my gorgeous son to bite into the sandwich with me and let him tell y'all what it tastes like instead of me this time. Alright. Go ahead, Brandon, grab in.
I'm going to cut it in half.
I'm going to cut it in half.
Like that.
It's like that.
It's like that. I need a plate.
You need a plate because it's dripping. Here you go, son.
Alright.
All right, guys. Now you heard it. Not even from me, but from my son who loves the salmon po' boy. So, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next video.